As Cockroach Janta Party jolted Indian politics, there is another movement brewing. It calls itself the E20 Janta Party. The so-called party says it demands the freedom to choose 100% original fuel at a discounted price. If you go through its Instagram page, you will see several posts related to Nitin Gadkari. If Hardeep Singh Puri is India's petroleum minister, then why is Nitin Gadkari facing the anger? The E20 Janta Party is a social media driven protest movement. Within days of its launch, its Instagram following crossed over 5 lakhs and is growing rapidly. In the times when Instagram has emerged as a formidable tool of influence, E20 continues to be a flashpoint among users. The movement argues that consumers should be free to choose regular petrol instead of ethanol blended fuel at a discounted price. It is to be noted that E10 and regular petrol are available at petrol pumps but not on all petrol pumps. According to the government, India's ethanol blending program was introduced to reduce crude oil imports, cut emissions, boost farmers' income, and improve India's energy security. The centre says ethanol blending has saved foreign exchange, increased farmer income, and reduced dependence on imported fuel. Government also says there is no scientific evidence proving E20 damages properly maintained engines. However, the government has acknowledged one important point. Vehicles designed only for E10 fuel may experience a small reduction in mileage because ethanol contains lower energy than petrol. So while mileage loss is officially acknowledged in some situations, the government disputes claims of engine damage. This is where perception becomes important. Fact number 1. The ethanol blended petrol program is administered by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, which is currently headed by Hardeep Singh Puri. So technically, fuel supply policy does not belong to the Road Transport Ministry. Yet, for years, Nitin Gadkari became the most visible political face of ethanol. He repeatedly promoted ethanol as India's future fuel.
वो आज का दिन मेरे लिए भी बहुत खुशी का है कि कल रात को 8 बजे मैंने जो फाइल है उसके ऊपर साइन किया कि 100% इथेनॉल इसके नियम बनकर उसको आज कानूनी रूप से प्रक्रिया देने वाली फाइल पर मैंने साइन की है। और मुझे बताते खुशी हो रही है कि मारुति सुजुकी ने वैगनार करके जो सबसे बेचने वाली उनकी गाड़ी है वो 100% इथेनॉल पर मुझे और पुरी साहब को लॉन्च करने का मौका मिला। जो मोटरसाइकिल है हीरो कंपनी, 5 में से 3 मोटरसाइकिल उनकी है, उनकी 2 मोटरसाइकिल 100% इथेनॉल पर फ्लेक्स लॉन्च हुई है। इसके बाद टोयोटो, सुजुकी, बाद में MG हेक्टर, फिर हुंडई, सब कंपनियां आने वाले 1.5-2 महीने में 100% इथेनॉल पर गाड़ियां लॉन्च करेंगे। तो पेट्रोल का अल्टरनेटिव इथेनॉल होगा, ये सपना मैं कहता था, लोग हंसते थे।
He spoke about flex fuel vehicles. He encouraged automobile companies to manufacture ethanol compatible engines. He frequently appeared at launches and industry events advocating alternative fuels. Recently, Nitin Gadkari informed the Rajya Sabha that BS3 vehicles manufactured between 2005 and 2016 may require replacement of some rubber parts and gaskets when run on E20 petrol. He also said that studies have found no major impact of the blended fuel on the overall vehicle performance. In public perception, ethanol became closely associated with Gadkari even though the implementing ministry was Petroleum. However, Gadkari has claimed that social media campaign against E20 blending is a paid campaign to politically target him. Before the CJP storm, Hardeep Singh Puri defended government's E20 policy. He rejected claims that properly maintained vehicles are suffering engine damage and reiterated the government's scientific position.
Arey bhai, it's now well established that when you have ethanol, they use it in racing cars also. The acceleration increases. What is that thing called? The knocking. That improves. Mileage, yes, it may drop a little. There are 20 crore two-wheelers on the road. There are 20 lakh four-wheelers using that fuel on the road. There are the automobile manufacturers. There are the people who service the cars. They all say there is no difficulty.
But that happened largely after the controversy escalated. Before that, Gadkari had already spent years publicly championing ethanol. As a result, much of the public linked the policy with him rather than the Petroleum Ministry. Political observers say that visibility has made Gadkari the primary target of the online campaign. Another reason Gadkari remains under scrutiny is allegations circulated online about an alleged conflict of interest because businesses linked to his family have investments connected to ethanol. Gadkari has categorically denied wrongdoing. He says ethanol forms only a small share of his son's business interests. He insists he gains nothing personally from the policy and says the campaign against him is politically motivated. Gadkari recently approached the Bombay High Court against what he described as defamatory social media posts and deepfake videos targeting him over E20. The court allowed him to pursue legal remedies against those responsible. The real significance of the E20 Janta Party may not be ethanol itself. It is what happened after what the cockroach Janta Party did. For years, online campaigns often generated hashtags without producing political consequences. But after CJP's agitation culminated in the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan, many digital activists now believe coordinated online movements can influence public debate and increase political pressure. Whether the E20 Janta Party achieves similar success remains uncertain, but it has already changed one thing. The conversation around ethanol is no longer confined to policy papers and automobile experts. It has now become a mainstream political issue. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ankit signing off for Times Now Digital. Keep watching this space for more such videos.